Calvinism. One of those things that people love to debate about, argue about, talk about for hours. It's just one of those topics that people just love to get into. So in 2 minutes, I'm going to give you a brief overview of what Calvinism is. Okay, so Calvinism is based on the teachings of the French theologian John Calvin. And the acronym used to teach the 5 points of Calvin, the 5 doctrines of grace, is T.U.L.I.P. And so all we're going to do in this video is go through these 5 points. And I'm even going to use a timer, and we're just, 2 minutes, we're going to bang through these points and just, let's get into it. Okay, so the first point is total depravity, meaning essentially that man is fully dependent on God to save him. Evil has corrupted humanity, separated us from God, and it's so ingrained into our nature, which is why we can't save ourselves. The second point is unconditional election, meaning that God's choice is not contingent on what we do and who we are. Romans 9:11 says, though they were not yet born and had done nothing either good or bad, in order that God's purpose of election might continue, not because of works, but because of him who calls. Similar to the first point, this humbles man and points to the sovereignty of God. The third point is limited or definite atonement. In Calvinism, there's the idea of an elect group of people chosen by God, and so the idea is that only this group of people, only the elect, are saved by Jesus' death and resurrection. Now, there's some different opinions and views on this, so I'm going to try and be careful about what I say. Here's a brief description of a 5-point Calvinist, someone who believes in limited atonement, their argument regarding this topic. So Jesus atoned for our sins, not a blanket atonement, but actual redemption. And so if he died for all people, how come some people aren't saved? If the cross brought universal atonement, everyone should be saved. They argue that Jesus didn't die to just give everyone the opportunity or the potential to be saved, but to give the elect actual redemption, definite redemption. The fourth point is irresistible grace. The grace of God, the call of God, cannot be resisted. Again, pointing to the sovereignty of God. The Calvinist view is that we have free will, but God still leads our life and we are unable to resist his intervention. Okay, the final point is the perseverance of the saints, essentially meaning that once we're saved, we stay saved. God preserves his people till the end. Okay, so that's T.U.L.I.P. I know this is a bit of a touchy subject, and so if you disagree with something I said, please let me know in a nice and kind way. But hopefully I did an alright job of covering this topic, but there's so much more to Calvinism. Go do some reading, go do some research if you're still curious. But that's the video. So hit the little subscribe button for more videos every single week. Drop a comment if you're so inclined. Like the video. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Boom!